Jebel Musa is magnificent, and in fact, the weather and the calmness of the sea today doesn't reflect the turmoil that it can be for many people who are crossing the straits. Today it's perfection.
Morocco is the place where I born, where I open my eyes.
Tangiers, the enthralling gateway to Africa. As soon as I step foot there, I am overwhelmed. The colors, the smells, the people.
السلام عليكم. سي محمد كيمتينا لاباس كلشي مزيان الصحة لاباس العائلة مزيانة كلشي وهداك الحمد لله. ايوا كاين شي حريرة مزيانة ياك انا جبت لك الصديقة باش نقيسو شوية عاوتاني هنايا تعرف على الماكلة ديالنا ياك. شكرا. So Paula, what would you like?
I'm going to leave it up to you, surprise me.
So the harira is the typical dish that we eat in Ramadan. It's a soup made of all kind of vegetables and also with meat. And we take it in Ramadan because in Ramadan we have to fast. So this is what we take for the breakfast. Because it's strong, it gives you all that energy that you didn't have in all the day.
Yes. It's good. Yeah. Saha. Saha. Mehdi, a beloved friend of mine, takes me on a personal tour of his city. Tangiers has seen a revival since the new monarch. After its crazy and wild heyday in the 60s and 70s, it had entered a state of decline. But the new king has changed all this. Major investment in the city has allowed for much development. As we walk through the medieval alleyways of the Medina and the calming quiet envelops me, it is reassuring to discover that Tangiers has not lost any of its mysticism. Abdul, thank you for meeting me in Cafe Baba, one of the most famous cafe in Tangiers. It's legendary. Explain why.
Because this cafe is open from long time ago, long time ago, from 1942. The time was not lots of cafes here, and a lot of people from hippies is coming to doing the meeting here in Cafe Baba. The famous hippies, not the poor hippies, but the rich hippies. Here.
The Rolling Stones?
A Rolling Stone, Keith Richards from 1966 was here smoking peep and special cigarette in other hand. Somebody smoke, somebody not smoke. But the view in Cafe Baba, you have beautiful view for these people coming here.
I think for today it's gonna be good to see this ice cream, to have a little ice cream. It's been
I
a
wouldn't have
busy
thought,
day.
I wouldn't have associated ice cream, when you think of Moroccan cuisine. You don't think of ice cream.
No, you normally don't. Yeah, you usually think about couscous or harira or whatever like that. But we also make traditional ice cream.
It's a very popular ice cream shop, and Mehdi was explaining to me his parents used to come when they were young children. It's all fresh, they use fresh, organic, natural produce. Mehdi wanders down to the Medina, to the food markets in the morning and chooses whatever ingredients he happens to like the look of on the day. They have a list of 18 traditional ice creams that he makes, but today, for example, he was wandering around the market and he chose pears. He's never made pear ice cream before, but he's doing it today for us. I like Moroccan style, what can I say? I'm going to try each one. This one is lemon?
Lemon, pears.
The lemon is unreal. The lemon is... I mean this. This is taking ice cream to a completely different level. And I mean stratospheric level. I've had ice cream in Italy before, and this beats it. It is with sadness that I leave Tangiers. We drive through the night, heading west. I'm on my way to meet a family whom best portray the multicultural influence found in Gibraltar. Kevin Barodi first came to Morocco 30 years ago. There he met and fell in love with Hanan. They have two enchanting little girls, Aisha and Lada.
What's the time in Morocco now?
It's nearly 7 o'clock in the morning. We've been up early. The baby cow, the little calf, is having its breakfast.
Yeah.
Do you want yours?
Yeah.
Shall we go?
Come on.
Come on then. I've never seen chickens up a tree before.
They always are on the trees.
The Barodi family have invited me to their home on the outskirts of Asila. Kevin has promised to introduce me to the traditional country living typical here. Fatima, his neighbour and guardian of the land, shows me around, allowing me a glimpse into her daily routine. Fatima is a calm and gentle woman with a great sense of humour, who works hard to provide for her family.
ملي كنفيق في الصباح كنوض كنرش للدجاج هو الاول.
She wakes up and she feeds the chickens.
نولي نحلب العروض.
شنو؟
كنمشي نحلب عاوتاني العروض.
شنو العروض؟
البقر كنحلبو.
بقر.
كنحلبو.
She goes to milk the cows.
عاوتاني كنشطب.
She brooms the rooms.
كنعدل الفطور.
She makes the breakfast.
كنولي ندير الغدا.
She does the lunch.
عاوتاني كنمشي نجيب العروض.
Again she goes and brings the cows.
ملي كنجي عاوتاني كنعجن.
When she comes again she makes the bread and stuff.
كنولي نخبز.
Then she puts it in the fire.
نمشي عاوتاني عند الوالدة نزورها ونجي.
She goes to see her mother and she comes back.
وكنجمعوها إذا جا شي واحد كنجمعو معاه.
And whenever someone comes she always cleans the house with him and talks.
ايوا كندورو هيدا في الدار كنديرو هذا الشغل عاوتاني هيدا كندورو.
And she does it all over again.
Very difficult life.
Yeah.
Ask her if it's a happy life.
حياة
She says yeah, she likes it.
كتعجبني هذه الحياة هي قول لها هذا سعدها قول لها هذا السعد ديالها
This is her kind of life or something. I think she said that. Happiness. This is her kind of happiness.
One thing I'm discovering is that each meal here in Morocco is an event. Each meal here in Morocco is an event. Melwi, otherwise known as the Moroccan pancake, is an unleavened bread. It contains oil and it forms fine, crisp layers. It is delicious eaten hot with melting butter and honey. Try the butter by itself. We have barely finished breakfast when the cooking starts all over. Lela, Hanan's aunt, starts to prepare lunch. Meal times are given much importance here, and food is prepared lovingly and respectfully. That may sound strange, but it's true. This value and appreciation for food is something we have lost back home. Yet here where it's been grown and toiled for, cared for and slaughtered by the same hands who will later cook it and eat it, it is treated with honor. Walking through the Medina with Kevin and his family, I get a taste of Asila. Its relaxed, artistic vibe is hypnotic.
Like it?
Yeah. This is something which is quite specific to Asila, isn't it?
It's actually very artistic.
Artists. It looks like a big tea bag, doesn't it? But it's not. I don't know how they've painted it. It's a good idea though, isn't it?
Yeah.
With scraps of paper that's going to be thrown away, and they turn it into arts.
Girls or what?
No, this is for men.
So when... Oh, Lara is taking me exactly where...
No, you put it on the roof. No.
I like these pink ones.
They're really comfortable and soft.
This one on this.
It looks so strange.
You sure it does, eh?
It looks really strange.
Can they look part of me now?
And who comes to Asila has to eat this.
Hang on a minute, let me get this right. In Asila they do calentita.
Yes.
I think maybe this is what really caught me here.
Really?
I did that. Once I tried it, you get hooked into a sailor.
I want to try it.
الو فين احمد؟
Oh
شحال
wow.
هذه؟
But I want one for Maito.
جوج دراهم.
Calentita in Asila. This is a massive surprise.
Yes, try it. Okay. Calentita o no
Welcome in
calentita?
Asila.
Wow. Wow.
Wait,
It's
more juicy.
I was going to say, it's a lot runnier. It's a lot more sort of like eggy. I don't know if it would be that.
You have this, I cannot.
It's very, very hot.
She would like to have it.
But it's absolutely
Clara?
delicious. Very different to the one in Jibla. The smells emanating from the food stalls leave me with no choice but to continue sampling the large variety of street food on offer. Lara takes me to her favourite stall. Here they serve up snails and broth with a side order of boiled potatoes and egg. I'm not overly enamoured by the menu on offer, but I'm willing to give it a go. I find the snails a bit chewy, so I stick to the broth, leaving the snails to Lara, whom devours them with glee. Very healthy. A lot of protein.
Very special for the women because it's like makeup, like something for beauty. It's very.
Tell them the easy way.
In the wedding, the easy way, all right. In the wedding, we have the day of the henna.
Yes.
And that is very, very important in the wedding. And if the woman has a baby, she also will put her henna in her hand.
So the henna is for a
For
special
the woman
event, for a happy event.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
The henna equals happiness.
And all the women get together.
And all the women get together and they put the henna in the hand, preparing themselves, like one show, preparing themselves for the wedding.
So what do your friends say back in Gibraltar when they see your henna on your hands?
The teachers, sometimes they don't let me because
And what do your friends say? They must think it's beautiful.
yeah, they like me.
And the people in the street also, no?
Yeah.
Yeah? So they've stopped you in the street?
Many times.
Well, thank you very much. Shukran.
Do you like it?
I love it.